You go feel the vibe. Experience, you go feel the vibe. Tell them, experience. Feel that experience. Odum bring that experience. So link and vibe with the experience.
This week on Experience with Odum.
I hear you took inspiration from Dappy.
Yeah,
Good Intentions.
I used to listen to a lot of Dappy growing up.
But
His album, Good Intentions, that was the reason why I started making music. I come from a very musical home. We all have good ears for music, but nobody really had the vim to enter the studio to actually go and sing to the kumchacha.
Plus,
We just shot the video to MoneyMan featuring Wizkid, and we dropped it that night, and we woke up the next day to outstanding numbers, and it was the second most patronized song after Wizkid's Holla At Your Boy.
on Experience with Odum, the MoneyMan, Malcom Nuna.
Great. You welcome to another episode of Experience with Odum, and I'm your host, Jared Odumensa. Today, I was me, one of Ghana's finest and rising sensation. You know, it's Nunu. Yeah, he's in the building with me right about now. And see, I'm so overwhelmed because this gem is doing a lot in the industry. So, like I said, I was me, Malcom Nuna na Heheto. Yeah, right? Hetro. Oh, okay, so Hetro.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he hails from Oho in the Volta region, and he attended school, Ghana National College, and he's currently pursuing his degree course at the UPSA, University of Professional Studies, if I get it correct.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, sure. So stay tuned, and we'll delve straight into the interview after this commercial break.
You go feel the vibe.
You know, it's no.
Chemo Experience.
Charlie.
What's good?
I'm good, bro. I'm good,
Yeah,
bro.
that's nice.
So if you don't know, he's the brain behind our theme song, Experience with Odum. And this gem is doing great in our industry. Yes. At 19 years old, you dropped an album, right? 18
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
And I hear you break Wizkid's record.
Yeah, I did.
Tell us For a while.
Yeah.
What's the start to that?
So it's going to sound like a cliche, but we just shot the video to MoneyMan featuring Wizkid, and we dropped it that night, and we woke up the next day to outstanding numbers, and it was the second most patronized song after Wizkid's Holla At Your Boy.
Oh, okay, so the second most.
Yeah, so I beat Wizkid to that for a while. Big shouts to Wizkid.
They call you Ghana's Wizkid. Is that right? Is that what people call you?
That's not the comp, but I'll take that one.
As a compliment?
Yeah, I'll take that one.
You
I
know-
don't want to say what they actually call me, but yeah.
So what's with you music? What was the inspiration behind you doing music?
So I come from a very musical home. We all have good ears for music, but nobody really had the vim to enter the studio to actually go and sing to the kumchacha. You understand?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I'll say I was the one who had
So
the
you get
idea
vim.
of him, where I enter studio, where I go record my first song. So let me say it like that. But I really love music. Like in my mother's car when she picks me from school, she's playing music. My big brothers, they were in SHS at that time when I was little, so you know.
So you're the last one?
I'm not the last one. I'm
I'm
last but one.
last but one. So you have a sibling
yeah.
behind you. Okay, that's great. So the reason why I asked you about your inspiration, I hear you took inspiration from Dappy. Good Intentions.
I used to listen to a lot of Dappy growing up.
But
His
specific-
album, Good Intentions, that was the reason why I started making music.
But what was it about Good Intention that inspired you to write your first song? And which song was that?
Yeah, so Dappy was singing a lot about himself. Like, he wasn't just singing about how he has money, because I was very young and I didn't have money. You understand? He wasn't singing about how he had money. He was singing about what he was going through in life. He was talking about the real in a human being's life, not I've got girls in the cloud.
So that explains why you said that small boy you drop album, Joey Self not dropping your own.
Yeah, That time, Joey B, I don't want to talk to him. Like, I listened to Joey B a lot, and then Joey B kept on saying he's dropping an album. He's dropping I don't know, was it like last?
So he never, he never dropped album.
He never dropped the album.
He dropped your
album. And then one time he came out, he posted that he's not going to drop the album.
The boy said chop your house matter.
No, what I thought chop the house matter. I was just referring that I'm a small boy and I've dropped an album. And then my boys were like, oh, Joey B said, drop. Like, when I came out saying that I was going to drop an album, people were like, Joey B said, no drop album. The album when he talks, they can't drop. Where you, this boy, complete SHS, they can't drop album. I mean, you understand?
Yeah, then they understand.
They understand. Yeah, they understand.
So that was it with you starting your musical journey?
Yeah, my musical journey, true.
Yeah, with Arkins Entertainment.
Yeah, big shouts to Arkins Entertainment, big shouts to Abongo, big shouts to everyone in the team, my family. I'll not forgive the shout outs for it.
That one has changed you.
He has really changed me, honestly. He has.
Because I remember you when you're in National College, National College, you have like very huge fan base.
In the college, I really do.
How's the pressure like? Because
when I was in the college, or when you were
in the college, because you mounted stage one time. I mean, I was there to witness you, and it was like Hoover, like on stage, like Jay-Z. I mean, I'm not comparing. For such a young chap like you.
Yeah, and they were all chanting my song.
Yeah. How's the pressure?
Let me tell you, facts. My first performance in National went down the hill. Like, I was on stage and they're like, that was my thing. No, National, we don't do away. Away, they say a pass. Like, you see, if you do something and they want you to, like, you're answering impression class and they want you to stop talking, they clap for you.
Oh.
Yeah, so National, if you're performing in the performance.
So that was your worst performance?
That was my first performance.
So it was a worst moment?
Oh, I'm coming.
Oh, okay.
So that was my first performance.
Okay.
And I thought that, next time they are going to do one. So I went to perform again and they clapped for me again. Meaning, I had a problem. Like, my school has a problem like with their mic. Like, they had this constant problem with their mic. When you go on stage, the mic will just flop you understand? And my performances were very anticipated. Like, they want to see me perform because they know.
That means you were a hot cake. Fanboy, hot cake. Then a woman to the mom.
Then I not fine. You see me for SHS.
Oh, I see you for SHS. I know we run plenty.
Yeah, I'll be by the first time you ran.
Anyway. So that was it with you. SHS.
Yes. So that performance you experienced was my last performance in the school. You understand?
Mm.
So when people heard that I was going to perform, like, oh, Malcom, you don't get good luck. He can't perform. They might go off Friday.
So then that be the perception?
That's the perception that everybody had. Because
I had bars around.
Yeah, I had bars, but then anytime I hold the mic, then it go cut.
It be house people or be what?
And not my house people, it be the school.
The school. Because you say every time you hold mic.
Yeah.
But if other people hold mic,
it go cool for them. So that was my.
So that means you need to pray plenty.
Pray past me. I go pray give you right now. Don't make a pray give you for you.
See this young chap. Anyway, so but growing up, how's life like for you? Growing up as Malcom Nuna, right? It's Nuna, right?
Yeah, Nuna.
Nuna.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm slanging it.
Yeah, a lot of you do that. But
Because you say Nuna like in your song,
yeah.
so you slang it in your song, so we take it like that.
Sorry.
Let's get back into your childhood days.
Yeah.
Where you attended school. I mean, from primary, we all know you attended Ghana National College.
Yeah.
It's in the air, everywhere. Yes. You sports central agent. Yeah. But from where you attended primary school, JSS, and why even Ghana National College? As a young child, probably you look like some Akosobo International kiddie, some Ghana International School kiddie, some fancy pim boy.
Fancy pim?
Be like Ghana National refute you. Like, no disrespect, but
you see? What are you saying? Do you know National is one of the best schools in
Yeah, I know. You attended that school, so of course.
No, like
Yes.
it's facts. It's facts. I can have this argument with you and the interview will stop.
Okay, so let's just go back.
Okay.
Where you, how you grew up as a kid.
Yeah.
The aura around raising you up as a child.
Yeah, so what I remember from when I was born, I don't really remember much. I remember going to Pentecost. Like when I was like crèche that side, I went to Pentecost somewhere in Medina.
Okay.
Yeah, and I moved to New Nation International School, Ashali Boche. Yeah, I did. That was when I was into rap. Like, we'll go to the library. Me and my friend, he's called Peter. We'll go to the library.
Shout out to Peter.
Yeah, shout out to Peter, yeah. We'll go to the library and then we'll go to the poetry section where we'll go and see all those books that they rhyme and all those things, and we'll write it down and we'll go and lie to the girls in the class that we wrote it. Yeah, that's what we used to do.
Hey, one so you see, the thing we say, everybody talks in woman, man.
Oh,
so it be like it start from.
I wouldn't say that.
It start from prime because
no, the boys saying if I go to my day, they will catch me and say, yeah, this one I know be me. So
you won't go smoke.
The girls then we feel like my brain small, they were gullible a little bit. So
but the girls watch you, so it means they know what you do right now, self.
Oh no, I don't do that. They know I don't do that. I'm not.
No, I mean from what you're saying, they're gullible. No,
why are you giving me tips? Nah, like women are so intelligent.
No, but you just said they're gullible.
No, when they are 5 years and 10, 11 years, they are very gullible. But when they grow, they hit the 16, 17.
They want to be smart.
No, I'm smart. I don't think I want to. I'm not a wannabe. Like, you feel me? It's Nuna. This guy almost put it for top sports inside. In the world of feminists, you want to put me in this corner.
Yes, kept it. Well, lucky. Anyway, so from there,
then I was in New Nation for a very long time, and I went to Gospel to write my BC. Because in New Nation we don't write the BC. It's an international school, so you just.
You say I talk. I talk. You weird. I told you that as a child.
Nah.
International school entrance.
So like they do the whole, and my mom wasn't for that. Like she wanted me to come, hit my head, come back to the streets, bro.
The Ghana system.
Yeah, the Ghana system. So
that's one.
Yeah, so I wrote my BC, and my mother went to Ghana National College.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so it's a family thing.
Yeah, it's a family thing. So I knew writing the YC or I know say be national. I would go. Yeah, so I fell in love with national from day one. Shouts to national. My blood is maroon. Pro Patra. Every other school, go and sleep. Thank you.
Do you know where I attended school?
It doesn't matter.
No, I'm asking you.
National.
No, do you know where I attended school?
Where did you?
I went to Agri Memorial.
Agri Memorial.
Yeah.
National want to be one of
oh, this guy, just look at this.
Y'all want to
young chap. You're my show.
Like
you're my show. And you're telling me that my school is the one abuse school.
No,
you're my show.
I know.
So you need to comport yourself. No, like give my school a purpose.
Oh, shouts to Agri, like Agri,
better.
Agri, my uniform is not bad, like it's cool. But let's be honest. Everyone in Agri wanted to be national.
No, I didn't want to be in a national.
Like, are you telling me you never ran to national?
Run to national.
Put your hand on your chest.
Run.
Odum.
I don't run to national. I take exit.
I don't do that one set before because national is home.
I take exit too. I mean, when I'll come to national, then it'll be something. I mean, it has to be of importance, not entertainment. Probably church programs.
Yeah, like national, we run the best church programs.
Oh no, not as like you are running the best church program, but
they always come.
Okay, I see. Let's chat. Anyway, Nuna, currently you are one of Ghana's, rising stars.
Thank you.
Yes, no doubt about it. You have a whole lot of people who your name is chanted like everywhere. Everybody knows everyone's knowing you, Malcom Nuna, and you've featured a lot of artists. Kwame Eugene,
Famia, Kofi Mole,
Wizkid. I mean, 19 years, 18, 19. You have featured these people. I mean, how do you feel as a young chap to have these big names having to collaborate with you on a song?
Yeah, it makes me very happy and feel of importance. I don't know if you understand when I say of importance, because for someone to hop on your song, there are a lot of artists out there that if you send them your song, if they don't feel that you are good enough, they wouldn't put their voice on it. You understand?
Yeah, get it.
Yeah, so it makes me feel like, I'm actually doing something good, and not for all these A-list artists to want to have a song with me.
Don't you think your manager plays like a pivotal role?
Yeah, a very vital role in my backbone. Like, big shouts to Nelson Anson, big shouts to Mr. Bongo, the chairman.
Shouts to Bongo. And don't you think it's part of it that you develop so much confidence as an artist?
Yeah, because we go through a lot of training, like how to speak during interviews, what to do when you're outside, a whole lot apart from the music. Yeah.
You see music as a business do you see it starting as a business, as a passion? Or just as an interest,
music starting, it was just passion. But my manager opened my eye to the more business aspects, to how to learn to put a price to your talent, to put a price to what you can do before you're too old enough to do it.
But what's business in music to you? What's business in music?
The business in music.
What's business in music to you?
It's putting money in your pocket. It's putting food on the
plate.
So
how do you make it a business?
How do you make it a business? Yes. Well, first of all, treating it as a business, treating it every day. If someone, like the way a doctor wakes up every morning to go to work, come back very late, he does it every day because he knows he has people to take care of. That's how you should treat your music. That's how you should go to the studio. Wake up, if your studio is even in your house, wake up, dress up, go to the studio, hit the place till, give yourself a time that, I'm going to be in the studio from 7 a.m. to, that's my 9 to 5, you understand? That's what I'm doing from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
But there are some people who actually sleep in the studio, people call studio rats.
Yeah, those are.
But then they're not hit.
They're not what?
They're not hit.
Yeah, I'll be the great students, like God is also there. Everything you do, you put prayer. And God might have a plan for you. Maybe you're not going to hit today, but tomorrow you're going to hit. You're never going to know how it's going to come. Maybe you might feel that you've hit yet, but that's not how God wants you to hit.
How do you see yourself like in 5 years to come as a musician who's
how do I see myself
in 5 years to come?
5 years to come, probably bigger than I was sitting here. Yeah, I can't really tell you how it's supposed to be because I don't know what the man up there is writing for me, but I just know that he's writing something bigger and better for me in the next 5 years. Maybe at times 5, times 10 of today, times 100. I can't really say because it's him that knows. Yeah.
You're a brilliant chick.
Thank you.
You're brilliant.
Thank you.
You have people telling you that all the time?
A couple of times, yeah.
A couple of times.
Yeah.
All I would say is that keep the good work going. You've won some good laurels, yes. But before we get into your laurels, let's go for a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we'll delve straight into his awards, achievements, his collaborations. I mean, what's his buzzing right now for him, and his motivation, what drives him all the time to do good music for us to listen. So stay tuned and we'll come back, we delve straight into it. Thank you very much.
You go feel the vibe.
So you're welcome back from the commercial break. So Malcom, let's get into your awards, some achievements, collaborations that you've done. Yes, and I know you released an album, so we'll talk about that a little bit. Then we'd also delve into upcoming collaborations, the big ones that you'd want to, any big artists you're looking forward to also collaborate with. Yeah, so let's go straight. Your awards, achievements as a young child. I know you recently won the 3 Music Awards, Next Rated Act, right? And you're also nominated for the Ghana Music Awards, right? Straight. So these are so far the award nominations you have.
Yeah, Ghana Music Awards UK. I just got nominated.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So that's it. How was the feeling like winning Next Rated Act for 3 Music Awards? How was that for you?
Yeah, there was a lot going through my head because that was my first year. Released my project in January, to be noticed like in 5 months, 6 months after that. I was like, hey, that's huge. Like, it made me know that I have worked. I haven't just done something, because I was working in the shadows back in school, coming back, running from back and forth. I was like, hey, like, what if I was coming running from school and something bad happened to me? And I know that,
right?
Yeah, God really had something out there for me, like a prize out there, reward, to show me that I should keep going. And this is just the beginning. So I'll take it as a lesson. That God sees what you're doing.
You spoke about a project.
Yeah.
What project is that? What project was that? I mean, was it an amazing project? Was it? You need to know, like, what project?
Yeah, that's my album.
Exactly.
My album, 17-track album titled Hasta La Vista. Featured Yao Talk, Dead People, Kofi Mole, Tulenke, Hot Kid, I do not want to forget anybody, La Russo, Kemaga, how many of them? Funesses, yeah, big shouts to Funesses, who again? Familia, I cannot forget Familia, big shouts to Familia.
Great. So you said Hasta La Vista?
Big Chris.
Big Chris.
Sorry,
Big
I
Chris.
do not want to forget him. Shouts to Big Chris.
And your producer?
Swati, big shouts to Swati, man. Swati,
Yeah, I know you not forget him, so
I cannot forget Swati from day one. Yeah, and shouts to Samson for MoneyMan.
Great. So Hasta La Vista.
Yeah, hasta la vista.
Why
It means until we meet again. And that time was when I was completing school. It was so recent. Like, vacating was recent, leaving SHS was recent. So that was what's happening in my life. I was saying goodbye to everybody, that phase of my life, my teachers, everyone, people stressing me, SHS. The way you say, you haven't met like 10 people from school that you were close with again in your life. So that's
until
the whole bye-bye, until we meet again.
Adios.
Yeah, adios. Ciao.
Ciao.
Yeah.
See, I've got my Spanish one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, international man.
I know the way you shout out. Yeah.
Exactly.
Who said?
Dripping enough case. Anyway, so Malcom, after all these collaborations, you dropped a new tune.
Yeah, MoneyMan remix featuring Kwame Eugene. Big shouts to Kwame.
Give us just like a snippet. Should I say something short of MoneyMan, so that the people, the audience,
MoneyMan remix.
Yeah, so that viewers would hit their brains like we need straight from the heart to them.
So I give them the best, MoneyMan be highly respected. Oluwa if come do me je. Oluwa if come do me je. Best MoneyMan be highly respected. Oluwa if come do me je. Oluwa if come do me je. Jayo.
What's that? Yo?
Jayo.
What's that?
It's just a vibe. It means nothing. It's just a vibe in the studio. Let me tell you the story of MoneyMan. So, MoneyMan, we're in the studio back in Tesano, and when we have studio days, I have to record like 2 or 3 songs before my manager comes in. That's why I say you have to treat music as a business. And that day, the same way you have bad days at work, that was the same way I was having a bad day in the studio. And my manager called me like, I'm almost there. I'll be there in 10 minutes. I hope you guys have done something. I'm talking fast first. I have to talk fast about it. So I hadn't done anything, so I just told Swati, put the beat in. Let me just go inside and vibe and tell him that, I was just setting the vibes.
So you just
the
the
whole
new
sketch.
one. So say if you come out.
So say I don't get trouble.
Cause that's mad.
So I just went in and the beat just dropped. And you know, the highly respected, that was always my
And that's it. You will go every time beats for drop before. Like I don't get like it's like I don't know if it is there's a storybook for artists.
No,
for you to say that when they judge a song, then the chorus will come. Because
there's no formula to it too. There's no formula.
Because you know if we have like if you get like 10 artists here,
yeah,
probably by 9 or 8 would say that oh the beat drop no, we the chorus come and
yeah. I've written a lot of songs that I wrote the chorus before the beat was played. The beat was played before the chorus. There's no actual formula to it. People can write songs in one day. Some songs on the album I took like 3 weeks, a month to write, but to finish complete the song. So there's no actual formula to writing songs. Yeah, so
that's cool.
but I think that the ones that are planned less work best.
Okay.
Yeah, let me say that. The ones planned less work best.
MoneyMan is like your
the easiest song for me to make.
well, I mean
That's the biggest song. Yeah, so yeah. One day you guys will take my quotes. The ones that were planned less works best. Thank you.
Actually.
Yeah.
This one was feel like some philosopher.
Oh no, please.
I tell us here, no more. Sure. So Malcolm, to my last 2 questions.
Yeah.
What actually inspires you as a person?
As a person.
As a person. And I know that music is part of you, so
Yeah.
everything's encompassed.
Yeah.
So as a human being who's actually doing music,
Yeah.
what motivates you or inspires you to wake up and be like, today's a fulfilled day and you don't want to lose?
The fact that I don't want to lose, honestly, the fact that I don't want to lose is what keeps me driving. I don't want to lose. There's so much that's expected of me to actually lose. So just keep it in your head that you can make an L. You are not above an L. You are not above loss. There are a lot of people out there that have lost. Ghana loses matches. Everybody loses. So let it be in your head that you can lose and don't lose.
That's some all thoughts coming from
Yeah. The fact that you can lose should keep you going, and the fact that you know you can win. Charlie, like if you get wrong for class, you know say they go last you and you won't get wrong.
See, let me tell you something. Let me just bust your mind.
Yeah.
Going back in school,
Yeah.
Association International to be precise.
Hey, some.
So I had this mate.
Yeah.
If he copy you, so if he copy you, where he gets one wrong, where you get everything, he will ask you, see, what is the he gets wrong for here, where he gets correct for everywhere. You understand? Like if you copy you. So people don't want to get wrong. In as much as they copy yourself.
Yeah,
You don't understand why you forget everything correct, make it get wrong. Anyway, so Malcolm, wrap it up with us. You have, even though you're young, people draw some form of motivation. I mean, the reason why you're on this show, according to be on the show, was one because of how good you're doing in the industry right now. You have a whole lot of positive vibe, influence around you. I know you do very good in staying away from propaganda and controversies and all that. Yeah. So that's your camera. Tell the youth something like, I mean, what you feel would want to motivate them. Yes, because you're growing up and you've seen some aspect of life, your experience. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not as old man that I've seen everything in the world, but the little I've seen and the little I want to let you know is just keep going, keep driving. Think about the people that look up to you, like the people that want you up there, your parents, everyone. Even if you come from a good home or something, very rich parents, just know that you can make them happier, you can make them richer, you understand what I'm saying. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but just keep going and think about the people who look up to you or people who want you better. Your parents, think about them when you're doing something, and I don't think you're going to do bad if you're thinking about those people. Yes, think about them, think about their happiness. they want you to be happy. So think about their happiness too. Yeah, that's what I can say. Keep supporting Malcom Nuna. Nuna FC, everyone out there. That's the name of my people. Nuna FC. So I hope you're a player now. Yeah, we number you don't want.
Myself, you know, say them I be goalkeeper.
Be goalkeeper.
Then squad the catch rough. Way they move me, say I catch too much. Then I give free kick, so then
Then
they
they
7.
Then they catch ball or then they catch feelings. So you want?
Now they catch ball.
Okay, no problem.
I don't really catch feelings like that.
I that way.
But Malcolm, before you go, because you're a young chap doing music, I'd want to tell you that keep on the humility, because
Thank you.
you're humble right now.
Thank you
Keep
so
on the humility. There are a lot of obstacles that will come your way.
Yeah.
Stand firm. Your management is doing great for you.
Yeah, they're doing a very good.
I mean, always be there anytime and let it be for life until your management team decides to let you go, like how Barcelona has let Messi go.
Yeah.
Exactly. So until same time next week, we hope you had a good time with us, and we'll catch you at the other flip side of life. It's Experience with Odum, and I'm your host, Jared Odum. Pew.